Hi friends, welcome back to Alice Playworld, bringing you some more Heroes of the Storm. We're playing Kharazim, who's quickly becoming one of my favorite healers. Let's have some fun.
Guide my path.
Welcome to the Garden of Terror. Enemy team Kerrigan, Gazlo, Kharazim, Rainer, and Nova. Sorry about that. Friendly team Thrall, Aswad, and Kerrigan. Sorry, and Hammer and Kharazim. As you can see, we don't have a tank, so we're gonna have to be a little bit careful. And it's gonna be a little bit more difficult for us to stay alive with this particular combo, but we're gonna do just fine, I think. Let's go ahead and engage in this little goblin, pick up the 100 gold, and continue our quest. Which, by the way, I'm still so far away from getting that portrait. I have not been playing nearly as much as I'd like to due to the lag, but I believe it's gotten a little bit better. We're going to zone here on the top lane with Kerrigan. The first talent we're going to be picking up, for those of you who don't know Kharazim, we're actually going to be picking up our trait. So we'll pick up Insight, basic attacks, restore mana. You might be saying, but hey, you said healing, why not healing? Well, I've found that this year is very mana intensive, so if you don't pick that talent, you're actually going back quite a little bit, which means you're not supporting your friendly team. Our talents are as follows. So Q, we have Dashing Strike, which allows us to dash to a target friendly or hostile, which means we can either escape to our friendly teammates, go in for a heal, or attack and chase the enemy team. Our dog ability, Breath of Heaven, heals nearby heroes for a bunch and gives them 10% movement speed. And of course, our ability, Deadly Reach, your enhanced basic attack, increases your attack speed and attack range by 100% for 2 seconds, allowing you to basically unleash a really big volley. The cool thing about that is your first basic attack, so I can actually prop it right here, and it's just active until I go in, and then it pops up as soon as I begin attack, as you can see there. We're going to be a little bit hard pressed here, and the reason why is because Rainer is going to be doing a really good job with that Inspire of keeping us at bay. I can't dive in too closely. Here comes Carrie, and we're going to let him push the lane all the way to the towers, and hopefully we can actually set up for a gank. It looks like she's going to run in really quick. Great stun there. It looks like we actually mess up the combo. As I was playing with my Diablo 3 monk keybinds, I went to dash in with W. Turns out not the right one. Let's go ahead and heal up Kerrigan. Continue going here, and with her help, we should be able to zone this guy out. I'm actually going to be really harassy on Rainer. That does a lot of damage. Going to throw a heal on her, and then just keep zoning him out. We do have another charge of dash that we used up there to make sure he took as much damage as possible, just to make sure he backs up, because I want him drinking from that healing well. And then I'm going to try to zone him out as often as I can to make sure he's not getting any XP from these guys. We do have the seed spawning here in a second. It might behoove us to attack. I'm actually going to continue just to harass Rainer, keeping him out of lane while Kerrigan goes for the seeds. It looks like she's going for those top seeds, so might as well go for these middle ones to try to contest. I believe the enemy Kharazim's already there, but so is the enemy Kerrigan, so I'm going to have to be really careful. Here comes Nova as well. I am forced to throw out a heal, dash to Kerrigan. We do not want to engage this. We are at a severe disadvantage. It looks like Nova is going to get a couple shots in there, but we should be able to whack away. Oh, Runky, there we are. They're just trying to back away here. We do have Nova here. Oh, let's go ahead and get out, get out. Can we heal? Can we heal? Yes, we can. We're going to be able to just get out of here just fine. The enemy team diving really deep. Do we have any sort of minions here to dash to? It doesn't look like we do. We can't actually dash to towers or anything. So we're going to try to come in here and save our friendly Kerrigan. Can we make it? No, we cannot. I was really low on health and not nearly close enough. It looks like we did take a kill, but lose a kill. We're still slightly ahead in experience, and not a big deal. And now maybe we should go for this bottom seat guy, because we are at a slight advantage, and maybe we should be able to finish this. Let's go ahead and engage that, heal ourselves. As we pick up Healing Ward, it is a really useful thing to have in Pugs. I would say in this talent tier, unless you want to go for like Foresight, which might have been a good idea against Nova. But this actually allows me to basically put him in the back and get like quite a little bit of healing done. It looks like enemy Nova is here. I don't want to get shot again, so we're going to be really careful. Oh, that's a bad engagement for Hammer. We are going to be able to jump in there and heal him. He's not aware that Nova is nearby, so we have to be really careful. She's right on me right now, so I'm going to try to get some DPS on her, but really unable to. And here comes the enemy Kerrigan jumping in her. She's going to put the stun, grabs Hammer. I am very low on health. There goes the stun from the boss. Keeping an eye on the enemy Nova. Remember, we are very low. We're going to be able to jump in here, heal our friends, and continue to zone out as the enemy team is going to get kicked out of here. We did grab the majority of these seats. However, the enemy team thinks that Nova sniping seats manages to grab enough to get their first terror. Let's go ahead and head back to the base and heal up in preparation for the terror. We do have 23 seconds remaining on shrines, and I want to be able to be fully topped off health and mana-wise before we engage there. Looking at stats while we're here, we do have 3,000 healing, almost 4,000. The enemy carries him at 5,000, as he's been near and closer to more of our teammates. So he's been healing a little bit more. Damage-wise, we only have 892 hero damage, as we've not been hitting anybody but the golem. But of course, Aswad down with 5,000, Gas with 4,000. Siege-wise, the enemy Rainer 10,000 siege damage. Really strong showing there. I'm actually really regretting that I did not grab the reveal area instead of the healing ward, because of the fact that my teammates have not been doing a great job of keeping that Nova completely revealed, which is something we definitely do. If you want to fight Nova, you want to kill her really quickly, the main thing you want to do is make sure that she is not getting a lot of stealth time. You see that we're doing a lot of damage to this Terror. He is going to get pushed back out of there. However, we got to make sure we kill that ceiling before it does way too much damage. And now we got to cycle back up to the middle lane, as one tends to do. Level 7, we are going to be grabbing Echo Heaven. Now we can heal twice with our Breath of Heaven, which is going to be really, really useful. This actually makes us a little bit of an actual healer as we dive in here, throw out a heal, and this should be able to top both of our teammates up as we head to the third lane on the top, keeping Nova at bay there. It looks like Aspen doing a really good job of pushing there, as she is forced to stay there for experience. The rest of the teams are not showing up, and our friendly team should be able to deal with the Terror here on the top lane. Almost about to die, 12 seconds remaining. You just gotta keep an eye on him. He might drop another seed here in the middle lane, so we'll cycle back down. We're doing a whole lot of nothing at the moment, but that's quite alright. We'll wait for that seed. Let me go ahead and here and just heal Aspen to make sure that he's getting topped off. And then we should jump in here and Kerrigan immediately do as much damage as possible. Great jump from the friendly Kerrigan. That stun almost catches us out of position, but we're able to kick up the kill and clean this up before the towers go down, although they do take quite a significant amount of damage. Now Kerrigan and I are going to try to jump top to try to gank that Rainer, who seems to be a little bit out of position. I don't know if his adrenaline rush has been kicked in, but we're going to try to go as deep as possible. Here comes the dash. That's going to be a double damage. There comes the healing, but we do so much damage thanks to Kerrigan and Thrall together that we just blow him up before he gets anything back. I'm going to return to the middle lane and help Aspen for the moment, as it looks like he is doing a little bit of dance here with the Monk and Nova. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and heal him up. Keep him topped off. And then we're going to be able to sustain and hold this lane for the moment being. I might as well... Ooh, we should warn these guys. They're definitely coming for you. We're definitely coming for you. I'm going to try to go up there and help him out. It looks like our friendly Kerrigan gets stunned. I'm trying to make a beeline directly for her. See if I can keep her alive. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it in time. Definitely not. And now we have a little bit of a problem here on the top lane. Again, we don't have a way to discover Nova, and this 3 push is going to be really significant if we're not careful. So I'm going to stay nearby, making sure I keep an eye on Thrall's health, as we basically want to get the last little bit of experience to get to that level 10 spot, and then we might be able to make a move here. Rainer's going to go really deep, does get a penetrating round on that tower, really strong. That stun attempt from Kerrigan. It's going to allow us to go in really deep. Thrall doing a ton of damage. She's out of options. We pick up the kill on her, and now I'm going to harass Rainer because I can get out of here with another charge of dash. Absolutely no problem, and now he's going to go all the way back, and we are level 10, which means 7-sided strike, and this is exactly what we wanted. Let's go ahead and pick him up right there. He takes a ton of damage. Oh, the self-healing keeps him up at the last second. As, for those of you who don't know, I actually do 49% of his health with 7-sided strike. So you might be wondering, why didn't I grab the healing heroic? It is because precisely that. We're able to basically be really, really, really scary gank bots there. So we're going to dive in here. Kerrigan picks up the kill on Rainer, cleaning him up. And now we have a really, really good opportunity to get ahead on seeds. Our friendly Thrall is going to clear that out. So let's go ahead and get this guy, as I put a healing ward right there to make sure we're topped off. You can see that Kerrigan has her assimilation shield, so she should be fine. She should not be taking too much damage from this guy, as she is tanking it. As you can see, also our trade giving us a lot of mana back, which is really, really cool. And we're going to be able to basically kill this guy almost in its entirety without anybody in the friendly team taking any sort of health damage or mana wasting, except for, of course, Thrall, who's going to have to back out. But we do have that Terror. We can also go contest this one in the bottom lane if the enemy team is grabbing that one, and possibly have a second one lined up. We just need Aspen to sort of filter up here and do that as well. Remember, the enemy team is level 10, so I got to be really careful about this engagement. It looks like the enemy team does grab that seed, and now we need to basically... That's not the real Nova, no way, no how. But I just instinctively attacked her because that's what it felt like. Let's go ahead and attack the bottom. It looks like our Terror is going to get a good polymorph. We need to try to go there and support it, as he's going to try to push. Great polymorph there on Kerrigan. Let's go ahead and dive it in on her really deep, doing our full cooldown combo. The enemy team taking a lot of damage. We do manage to get a heal on Kerrigan. Now attacking this here. What's his name? Rainer, sorry. And we do pop up that 7-sided strike. It's really difficult for me to narrate what I'm doing with Kharazim because it looks like it's so reactive that I sort of have to speak in the moment after I do it. Let's go ahead and put a healing ward right behind us. If the friendly team is aware of that, they're going to be able to basically not take too much damage. If we should be able to take them this far, no problem. Sadly, though, our Terror is taking a little bit too much damage. We're going to be able to harass the Monk out of there as well as Nova and do a little bit of damage here. Just keep them on their toes and then heal up the rest of our teammates as Thrall and Kerrigan stay together a little bit bunched up, which is what we want. We should be able to dive in here and we just continue poking them, but we don't want to go too aggressive. We are level 13. Hammer's going to get blown up, man. I don't have many heals for him. He needs to get out of there. We all need to get out of here. It looks like Thrall turns around. He's Let's go ahead and throw him another heal, and then basically come here, heal up Hammer, and roll Thrall ran the wrong way. We're going to try to run up there. Oh, never mind. There he goes. Goodbye. Never mind. You're still alive. I can save you, buddy. Nope. No, I can't. I'll see you later. I got confused there because I was trying to look at what ability to get. At level 13, we should be grabbing Quicksilver. Radiant Dash gives us movement speed. The idea behind that now is that when we have to do those retreats or we have to chase somebody, we are going to be able to assist our friendly team and she will be able to get out of there. I'm going to actually help Kerrigan up here. Not because I don't have any faith in her clearing this really quickly, but because there is a Nova out there. This is a scary spot, and we also have Asphodon getting pushed there in the middle lane. So, strength in numbers for the moment being. We have a slight advantage in experience. We don't want to throw that for the moment being. Sticking together is a good idea. Kerrigan's going to dive really deeply there on the enemy Kerrigan. We're going to be able to do a ton of damage. We want to split up a little bit. Oh, we are unable to actually heal her up, and we're going to be forced way out of here as we pop that 7-sided strike just to scare him off, picking up the kill on Kerrigan and dissuading that push as they were going to chase me. Another cool thing about 7-sided strike, as you saw there, is that we can actually pop it when there's a big AoE like Precision Strike, and we get out of it no problem. Now, the name of the game is Protecting Hammer, as he is going to be doing a ton of siege damage as that graduation range is not yet kicked in. Never mind. I thought we were at the wrong level. But as long as we keep an eye on him and we keep him alive as we drag a little bit, he should be able to do a ton of damage and completely embarrass the enemy team. Let's go ahead and put a healing ward right there. That's going to keep us up. The enemy team's going to have to dive a little bit to get that. It looks like they do have Banshees coming out. Great Gravitron Bomb does a ton of damage, and we should be able to basically do a little bit of healing on 7-sided strike, doing a ton of damage to our friendly Thrall. We're unable to heal him up, and now we're going to basically just dash out of here because we don't want that Kerrigan diving a little too deep. We got a hold right here. Oh, that's a great engagement there. Garrison, can we get on him? It doesn't look like we can. We throw out the heal. And here comes the 7-sided strike. Going to soften all these guys up, avoiding that stun from Kerrigan and allowing for the double kill. Now I got to dive really deeply in here. Here comes the heal. I'm going really deep. We pick up the kill there on Nova. I basically going to just juke, engage with the dash, and then come back and heal my teammates. We're still really, really low, but the enemy team very low as well. We can actually dive in and do quite a little bit of damage if they get cute. As you can see, we continue pumping that Echo Heaven, that Breath of Heaven with the Echo Heaven, and now our teammates are pretty much topped off. As long as I am hitting all of them at the same time, we should be able to do that, and great kill there on the enemy Gasol, allowing us to basically have free reign of the seeds. I'm going to go to the bottom lane as I do know that Nova is dead. We should be able to pick these up before she comes back. At level 16, we're going to be grabbing Circle of Life. Increases Breath of Heaven healing per ally hero hit. So now if you get one of those big juicy heals where the whole team is standing nearby, we should be able to heal up for a whole bunch and top them off. Let's go ahead and grab the little seats. Then we should group up here in the top lane, as it looks like that's where the enemy team is heading. Some more lag here for variety's sake. And we'll go there and try to assist because this team fight should be pretty good. Let's go ahead and actually put a healing ward in the bushes right here. That's going to allow us to stay topped off. And we should be able to zone these guys out for the most part. It looks like Raynor trying to poke them on the other side. We should be able to keep these guys completely at bay. Let's go ahead and engage really deeply. And this, 7-sided strike, softening them up quite a little bit. Healing up Kerrigan, who's going to be doing a ton of damage. We should switch targets here to the enemy Kerrigan. We should try to do a little bit more damage. Oh, I need to dive out of here. We're going to be able to do that, just that. And now I'm going to go back here, heal up my teammates, pick them all up. We pick up a triple kill, only losing Kerrigan in the process. And now it's a matter for us to actually go really deep. I'm going to go really deep there on Gasol, who's really low on health. I heal myself, do a ton of damage to him, and he's out of position now. He does get taken down. I have to be really careful about this engagement as I'm very low on health. But I should be able to heal up Hammer here with the Echo Heaven. I almost get caught in that AoE. But as you can see there, we do pick up the kill. Now we're not going to make it. It's going to wilt. It's going to wilt. I saw somebody would have had it. That is devastating. So we get a little too preoccupied trying to grab this thing. We do lose our Garden Terror, and we have 86 seeds. Sad day for us as we were unable to really do that. We did pick up quite a few kills on the enemy team. Now they're going to go contest this on the bottom lane, which is really, really bad. It's what happens when you pug, man. Normally, if you had a good team, somebody should have been like, hey, by the way, we should grab that terror before it wilts. But for now, we're just gonna put that in the back of our minds. We messed up. We're gonna let it go, and we're gonna try to come in here and basically clear this out, putting the healing aura there to make sure we make up for those little mistakes we were making with the stunning. Let's go ahead and get out of that. Grab more seats. Remember, the key here is to continue grabbing them in case Nova comes in. Keep an eye for those negative red ones, as she would be able to steal some. We grab the majority of them, at least denying the enemy team their Garden Terror, and they could have easily gotten that in a second ago. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab these. I'm going to ping because somebody ought to get that one eventually. But as long as we have some mercs pushing at the same time, we should be able to compensate for that nonsense. Looking at stats pretty quickly, we have 35,000 healing. You see enemy Kharazim with 39. Pretty good on both accounts. 26,000 damage for Hammer, who's also leading our siege, and 22,000 for the enemy Nova. It's actually right here. Trying to be cute, It looks like Kerrigan does see her. We do pick up the Mercs, and now we're going to be able to go around. We don't want to go through, although Kerrigan actually does do exactly just that. And I want to make sure I'm near her because I want to be able to throw her and throw heals in case stuff gets nasty here. Let's go ahead and clear out the rest of these giants. That Terror is going to push in the middle lane, which is a little bit questionable. Maybe we get the top 4 first, and now we're going to be able to get ganked on both sides with this strong flank if the enemy team wants to. Good placement of the seed is going to allow us to basically come in here and dive in a little bit. The enemy Rainer is going to be really, really hard pressed to come in. Good precision strike is going to do a little bit of damage on the Terror and then spread us out a little bit. But great engagement there. Let's go ahead and 7-sided strike's going to pick up the kill on Rainer as Gazel was leaving. Let's go ahead and heal our friendly Kerrigan, putting out the healing ward behind us. And then here comes another Echo of Heaven, keeping everybody topped off. Great dive, amazing Sundering. Can we get in there for Gazel? We do a little bit of damage, pick up enough damage to grab the kill. And now I need to stay near here. I am taking a lot of damage. Ooh, that 7-sided strike. A little bit of my own medicine. As the monk saw me completely isolated, does 40% of my health and takes me down. We do get the keep kill though, which is exactly what we wanted. 2 enemy players dead, only me. We get the keep kill, now doing a lot of damage. We do lose the Terror, but we did all the damage we needed. Now it's time to back up and go do damage in another lane. This push has gone on long enough. We do have these giants, but they're not going to really be able to touch the core. It would be a really good opportunity to sweep top and maybe grab the kill on that top 4. However, great napalm there from the Certain Hammer. Picks up the kill on the enemy Kerrigan. A little 20 transgression. We're going to amplify our 7-sided strike just because now we can catch the solo targets a little bit harder. It looks like that can't be the real Nova, right? All right. Rainer taking a lot of damage. That laser is so brutal. They do pick up the kill there, and I think our friendly team should back out. They're doing so much damage, but really this is not worth it. I mean, now we're finally beginning to damage that core. At this point, we might as well grab a little bit of map control. Let's go ahead and defend that and maybe kill the top forward. We still have 30 seconds before the enemy team sort of comes back at full strength. And remember, we did grab that keep kill. We still have the top and middle force, which means we have a complete map control. And as long as we're keeps up, we're going to have catapults pushing in those lanes, which is going to give us passive aggression. What do I mean by that? It means that we're not actually pushing those lanes. They're going to push themselves, which allows us to actually be putting our focus somewhere else. Let's go ahead and grab these Smirks as we go in here. Kills-wise, 22 kills to 9. A rather one-sided game. We have that one time. We have 20 kills, which is pretty neat. So we've been part of most of the kills for our friendly team. I think we're doing pretty good. We do have 17,000 hero damage compared to the enemy Kharazim's 14,000. So even though he has a slight edge on healing there, we have a lot more damage done. And part of that is because I've had a lot more aggressive posture. I think that's something you have to do with Kharazim, particularly when you don't have a tank. If you have a tank, you can sort of get away with being a little bit passive and focusing on mostly healing, but my team needs a frontline. Thrall's not strong enough to do it on his own. It does look like we have a big engagement there. Oh, I'm going to try to heal this guy up, but this is really not a great engagement for us right there. We're going to try to get out as best we can, putting out a healing horde behind us and throwing out more heals, trying to keep all these guys up. And then let's go ahead and hit that 7-sided strike right there on Kerrigan, pushing her back. And then we're going to try to save our ass when it does not quite work. We do throw out a heal. Great engagement from Kerrigan. We do pick up the double kill. That Gravitar Bomb is going to grab us. Not a big deal as we have the enemy team completely on their backs. Surrounded. Let's go ahead and throw out a heal. Jumping up here and throwing out a little bit more heals. Did she go in here? No, she did not. Just keeping an eye on her. It looks like, oh, that Kharazim is really low on health. I'm going to try to make it here and actually blink to my friends. Never mind that Napalm Strike enough. And actually, so Nova doing the mistake of actually attacking me there, trying to get a little bit of a kill on me. We do pick her up. And that is yet another kill. Might as well push. We don't need C's. Let's go for a keep kill and then maybe the win as we have 24 seconds. And they're going to be forced back. If they do grab the Terror, not a big deal. As they're going to be there, either have to defend or try to go for a trade. And at this point in the game, it's going to be a little bit too late. Yeah, we should be able to pick up the kill here before it's the issue. Looks like the friendly team thinking just that. We can actually just zone out this Terror, and that would be a big deal. As long as we zone out the Terror, they can't grab it. This would be huge. Go ahead and drop out a healing ward back there, keeping a little bit of distance, and we do actually wield the Terror, begin to do a little bit of damage. You're throwing out some heals. It looks like the enemy team smartly waiting for a defensive posture here, but we're already doing damage to the core. They're going to be forced to commit at some point as we drop a little bit of lag there. Oh no, we're still okay. We're still okay. I'm actually going to go really deep in there, and that is going to be game. 27 kills to 10. Super one-sided, 53,000 healing. Kharazim, ladies and gentlemen. Try him out. Amazing healer. My name is Al. I hope you enjoyed that video. I will see you all next time.